Alright, let's hopefully we're back, right? That was not anything we wanted to have happen. So, welcome back, everybody. Hope the kunai sucks. Let me know what you can and can't see. So I feel like they kind of messed up because they let me live for a second. So I'm going to play the Sithri of the Bold. This gives me the ability to just keep surviving for a little bit. They got some serious beef potential, and I need to deal with it because this is 3, 6, 7 damage. This is going to put me really close to the edge. But as you can see, the cards that I have in my hand are going to be like, it's going to keep getting better. So I need to actually, I'm going to block it like this. We're going to see what happens. They got a ton of cards in their hand and a lot of mana. So we're going to see if we get Frostbite. Oh, that thing's going to live. Poro Snacks. Okay, so we're going to take 7. This is going to put us really close to the edge right here. But what we did was we did neutralize some threats here. I think we're going to be in a much better position when it's our turn. My God, they're playing out Poros a lot. Okay. Okay. So this guy could be the bane of our existence. We're going to see what we draw. I don't know what's happening right here, folks. This could be it. Oh, no. We're going to play another Sifter of the Gold. We are... Oh, what are they responding with? Frostbite. We got 1 mana. We're going to play a Sithria Cloudfeld. I don't know how we're able to play all these here real quick, but we're in serious blocker mode. If this is screwed up somehow, we are toast. Oh, single combat. We can make something happen like this, right? So we're going to... Okay, we maybe able to make this happen. So 6, 4. We'll be able to hit single combat. I cannot take that 4 damage, right? So I can't block this elusive. This is a huge problem. That means I have to win in the next turn or I lose. Okay, so all of those guys can block that Sithria Cloudfield, right? So I'm going to put this one over here. So I'll make sure that that trade happens. I can block this way and make sure that this happens. I have this 4/4 that's going to block this way. Okay, so Sithria will die right here. I'll lose one of them. I need this guy to die right here. I'm going to potentially chump block right there, and I can't actually block that one right there. Plus, not only that, this is keeping the bannerman alive. So we're going to block it out and see what happens. I mean, they could play 1 card and buff this creature, and I'm dead. Right? Oh, God, it's so close. Oh, it's so close. Pachank. Ugh. Okay, so we're going to lose a lot on this one right here. But I think... Oh, man, we're 1 health. We're going to see. So, we are going to flip and see how we can pull this out. Oh, man, this could be really close. Yep, this could be really close. So we are going to hit 4 Demacia next turn. If we can pull a rally out of our butt. Ah. So we are going to hit 4 Demacia, right? Here we go. No, we don't. We're going to do this. Because I really want... Kayla Murray, thank you for the 10 stars. Mwah, thank you so much. I really appreciate the stars. That's fantastic. What we are going to do is put the barrier on this, right? And so then we're going to cast 4 Demacia. We get 2 attack rounds, and we got to make every bit of use of it right now. And so they have 3 cards in hand and a ton of mana, so we're going to see what happens, right? Okay, I think they frostbit the wrong enemy, but we're going to see. We're going to see. So we're going to get 4 Demacia. Whoop! That just kind of negated that. So we're going to straight up step up and... Oh my gosh, it worked out. Oh my gosh, it worked out. Oh, okay. So this is how this is going to work. Quinn Valor has Challenger, right? So we're going to Challenger this elusive Poro that would kill me. So this is... They could pump this up and I could totally lose Valor. Okay. They also don't have a blocker that's going to be able to deal with Quinn very well. I mean, they'll chump block. I think we got this right here, folks, because this is going to be the dual attack round that Scout gives us. So you can have a total of 3 attack rounds with only 1 rally card. So we're going to hit this attack. We're going to let Valor attack and kill the 1 creature that could kill us, right? That elusive portal had our number, but Challenger has yet again called it out. So we have a very serious swing happening on our potential, and I think this might be it. What is this, 6? Yeah, this is it. Oh my gosh, the combo. Whoa, we're gonna see what the opponent does. Oh my god. Yes! 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 Okay, wow! Okay, that was the comeback. Yeah, boy! Oh my gosh, I can't believe that just happened. That was one of those super close. Honey, your captains are not okay again. We definitely need to get you a different program. Captions? Okay. I'm just going to turn them off. Thank you. I don't want the captions to be ridiculous because they seem to be ridiculous. They're no good. So we're just going to turn the captions off, right? So you guys just saw probably the best. I'm going to have to put that on this. I'm going to have to clip that, actually. I am going to clip that because that was ridiculous. Those are the kind of comebacks you hope that you get, because oh my gosh, I can't believe that just happened. I really can't believe that just happened. Oh my gosh. Yes, yes. So we are going to clip that. Oh man, that was like ridiculous. I can't believe that just happened. Okay, we're gonna play another one. And so folks, that's just, oh man, you saw the potential of the Scout and Banner combo. What you also saw the game before that when I was playing this was the rally potential. And so thank you, Kayla Murray, for letting me know. Your feedback is super helpful, and I really appreciate it. When you can get, it's really important when you can get somebody to give you feedback on your stream. Just have one friend try and hang out with you. Super helpful. So we are going to replace the single combat right here. We've got a decent turn 3 pop off. I'm going to hope we get it. Yeah, we go. There we go. So we can use single. Oh yeah, turn 3 plus is going to be fantastic. But we are looking here. Oof, that's a really solid turn 1 play for them. So hopefully they don't attack first. Yep. Okay, this is gonna be very interesting. They're gonna start popping out creatures like crazy. So I have something that can block their elusive. I feel like I should do it this way and just take the early initial damage. I think this is what's gonna happen. Okay, I don't have enough mana. So I am gonna block this guy because I don't want him coming back. And they will bounce him alive. So we are gonna hit that block button. Trade out right here, and I'll still be able to trade against this guy, no problem. Hey, thank you guys for hanging out tonight. This has been fun. So we are at turn 3, and this is where it gets nutso. And so we are going to throw out MF. We want MF going hard as soon as possible. Oh, man. We are going to hit the pass. And so I want to get rid of this elusive creature as soon as possible, and I'm willing to trade it. Oh, man. We got some serious playmaking potential here going on. So I want to get the Challenger Protege out here. And so what's probably going to happen? Yes. I'm going to use single combat on this right here, and I'll be able to block this way. And so I think this is going to work out really well. Wink. They trade. No more elusive to deal with. Not too bad. And they'll block right there. I've still got a 2/2 Challenger now. So this is working out really well for this guy. And so I got to get on the attack like now. And so what I want this guy to happen is to try and force them to play something out of their hand. And we've got a pretty straight across attack. We're going to give pump MF a little bit. Oh, they hit that. Okay, he's going to go back to their hand. And we'll hit him for 1 big whoop, right? Okay, so they are going to play Shen. Shen is a real big deal, real quick. So we are going to play Vanguard Sergeant. Yes. And so what we do have the ability to do, we don't, that's not going to help us yet. We want to wait for them to play some of their smaller health creatures. And I know that they're going to play some of their smaller health creatures. What that does do is also give me 2 mana into the pocket and a bannerman. So they got a 3/5. I can block it out this way. I don't mind losing this guy because I got the 4 Demacia card right here. He's got barrier. I'm just going to let him swing, right? He's only got barrier for 1 turn. We'll let that go away. Barrier is a very large pain in the butt. Costs 2 less if you guess 2 plus. Let's draw 2 cards. Good card. We are in combat, so I can't really do much about this right now. So I'm going to hit the OK and see what happens. Yeah, Shen is at 2 health, so that gets me much closer. That means I'm going to want to attack with MF, right? Okay, so it's my turn. I have 6 mana. I can play the Featherwood Tracker. When you summon another ally, grant me Challenger. Okay, so we are planning on casting another ally. We are going to... Oh, man. This is where... We're going to play the Bannerman. We got to get these guys pumped up. This looks a lot better. I now have a 3/2 with Challenger. Looking really strong. Barrier's going to fade off of you. Ho, ho. And now, before... Okay, so they've got a grip of cards. A gangly grip of cards, which is unfortunate for me. I hit that pause button. I'm having a good time tonight. We've made some music here. For any of the streamers, any of you guys are streamers, feel free to hit me up. I would love to share this music that I got going on with you guys. Like a boss. Replay like a boss. Thank you, Kayla. Thank you. All of this music is copyright free. Happy to share it with everybody. We are going to... Ooh, baby. We're going to... How do I want to do this? Okay, Shen can't inherently kill these creatures, but I can also set up how I want these guys to block, right? So I don't mind this Fleetwood Tracker blocking Shen for the outright, and we'll force them into this block like this. We're gonna see what they respond with. I know that they're gonna respond. Oh, I actually did not see that coming. Okay, so that'll put him at 2 health. We're gonna make it rain. Make it rain. Okay, so we had both their creatures. Brought Shen down to the 3/3 range, so he's still going down even though they healed him. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, karma, baby. So we've got some more choices that we're gonna want to make here. I think we're gonna play out more creatures here, and then what? Check it out. This is why Rally is really important here. So we're going to cast Rally. They have no mana to be able to respond with this, right? Okay, no big deal. Well, no big deal to me, big deal to them, right? So now I have another attack round, so I can force Karma to block the Laurent Protege, which is going to kill Karma outright, and they don't have mana to deal with it. And so we are going for a big swing, big attack on this one, right? And I think... Okay, so one more attack round, MF levels up, and that was it. I thought I had more health to go, but that was it. That was awesome. Yes! But we are doing solid, having a great time rocking it out here too. This has been a crazy deck. Like, it's got some pretty insane swings, but I'd also say that it's got a lot of potential. So I'm very thankful for the Scout banner deck. This is one of the 2 decks that I'm going to be running in ranked. I'm pretty sure. The other deck that I'm going to be running is the Tosser deck. We're playing the deep mechanic right now. I love this mechanic. Also want to do a shout out to bubbly water because this water is delicious. Staying hydrated, staying quenched. All right, we're playing against Spider Swarm. Spider Swarm is the meanest bot I think that they got. Maybe second meanest. It all depends on how they draw out, but Spider Swarm is nasty. And what I see in my hand is a way to deal with pretty much everything minus a salvage. But getting that salvage, oh man. Okay, so what I see so far is that this game is going to want me to get to deep as fast as possible, and I thank you for that. So that just gave me a chump blocker. We're going to hit the end around. The only reason Hapless Aristocrat is in there is to be able to block. That's It's not fun to see Elise in there. So Elise is going to, you know, chip away at her health. Not that big of a deal. 3 damage right there. I'm going to have to figure out a way to deal with the Elise sooner than later. And I will be able to with the Chul Rangers unless they drain them. Excuse me, I'm trying not to burp loud. Oh, loudly on the microphone. Okay, so we are going to... Oh, yeah. So this starts giving us fat to deal with. And I was going to attack to be able to pick out Elise right here, but unfortunately that's not going to happen this round. We're out of mana, so this is going to put us... Ooh, what are they playing? The computer is weird. I don't know why they thought I was going to attack with that, but that's alright. So this is what do we have going on here? So we are looking solid. They need to attack. Oh, they're going to try and pop off Elise right now. So what I want to do... Oh, I don't have the mana to do it, do I? So we're going to be sitting at 1, 2, 3, 4 spiders no matter what. I'm going to need answers for blocking, but I need to get deep like as soon as possible. So we play out a big fat creature so to try and deal with this. What I am going to do is block it out like this. They have 2 mana, so they could drain this creature. I don't know what they're going to want to do here, but I know that I don't want Elise to level up. And so if I'm looking at this correctly, they will... I think she's going to level up no matter what, unfortunately. Hit the blocks. We'll see if we can't... What are they doing? What are they doing? Yep. If I can't kill Elise outright, hopefully that does it. Okay, so I don't have to worry about her leveling up. What they are going to do is create the swarm potential, and this kind of early aggro is really the only thing that you have to worry about when it comes to most of these decks. Unless you're playing against pretty much the Scout Banner aggro, and the Scout Banner aggro or a really strong elusive deck in the beginning makes it so, man, this is where this deck is like the weakest at, is before turn 5. Here we are at turn 5. I have answers to threats. This is the 2-for-1 where this takes out 2 of their attackers, gives me back health. Not a bad trade here in any way, shape, or form. I can now deal with the things that they're playing. They're probably going to get... Oh, yep. Yep. So they responded in a decent fashion, right? So they're back in the game of spiders. They would be wise to attack before I can respond. Just like that. So they were wise, which is weird for the computer. How do I want to do this? I want to lure the depths and jettison. So look at that. That is like a godsend right there, that answer. And that puts us 10 away from the deep. So we're getting closer to being able to handle a lot more of what's going on here. And it's not that we can't handle it, it's that it's going to look bad. That's one of the things you got to realize, that when you're playing a deep mechanic deck, and specifically you're using toss to manage it, you just have to hang tight. It's not going to be that big of a deal. You're going to be okay. We will drain one from this unit right here, get another Spiderling Chump Blocker, but check the Mod Crush right here. Make sure the chat is still rolling over. Hey, thank you guys. And so we are still... Troy, what it is, buddy? How you doing, man? Notify. How you doing, Troy? Thanks for hanging out with us tonight, man. I gotta hang tight here. So look, we're at 7 mana. We're rocking and rolling. I am saving this for when we get a super beast creature, because they will have some gnarly fat that I do not want to deal with. I do not want to deal with that, but I do want to get closer to my toss, and having something on board that is just gonna wreck as soon as I get there, not bad. You want to save Nautilus as pretty much as long as you can. Okay, so we got more ways to deal with things. So I'm gonna swing with this guy in hopes that they block him, because that's gonna get me closer to the deep. Please block it. Okay. So I'll swing for one, right? It was my hope that I would get closer to deep. We're almost to deep. Oh man, it just gets better. You just keep drawing bigger and bigger creatures. And we'll play a big creature, right? A 7/5. We tossed some decent stuff right there, unfortunately. And we're going to block you this way, and we'll block. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We are how many cards away? Okay, so we are 2 turns away once this creature dies. After that, assuming we don't draw something that's going to draw us. Oh, my gosh, yes. Dude, this card, so good. Oh, my gosh. Oh, I couldn't have asked for a better draw than that. So we got 2 mana. We'll play the Hapless Aristocrat, right? It's a good replacement blocker. So we'll hit the end. 9 mana. Oh, thank you. So we just hit deep, right? Treasure trove. Oh my gosh, we just got super blessed. Watch this. So watch how this plays out. So we just hit deep. We're gonna play with Platewood Eggs. Oh my gosh, this is so strong. We now have 3/8/8/8 or 3. Or excuse me, I filled my board, so I shouldn't have played the Hapless Aristocrat. My bad. It's about to go. Oh man. I think we might swing for the win here. No, we won't. That's 16, 17, 18. And they'll block something, right? They'll block one of the 8/8s. Oh, they can't block the 8/8s. They have to block the 7/6. Okay, so that well played, right? And so that looks very bad for them. Very, very bad, especially since we can play a ton of nasty creatures using this one, right? And so we just picked up a way to pick up some ugly fat on the board. And I mean, we could just straight play Nautilus. There's no reason to not play Nautilus once he's leveled up. He is a solid creature, and so he also brings back your deck from the deep. Why? Okay, I'll block with my Hapless Aristocrat. Like, look at the fat on the table. This is ridiculous. We're gonna be kind of silly right here and do this. This is something you would probably almost never do, but we have this victory like so firm, so tightly gripped in our hands, and so we will pass the turn. They can't respond before we get a chance to play. Oh my gosh. And so we're just going to swing, and this is gonna be a pretty bad damage, and we're gonna see how much damage we get a chance to do here. Totally open board. How negative are they? Negative 47. Oh man, that felt good, bro. Felt good. As that, when you get a chance to swing on those guys, when you know you're a late game deck and they're a super early game deck and they're just poking and beating the crap out of you, you're like, all right, yeah, I just need to make it. Okay, yeah, you're doing great. Oh yeah. So we're going to switch it up here really quick and play the PZSI control, which is Piltover Zon Shadow Island control. I'm coming to find that I really like the Shadow Islands is just really strong region. They got a lot of good cards in there. Piltover Zon also have a ton of really good cards. Oh my god. That's quite the mana curve that I don't want, but oh my gosh, this is interesting. Oh man. So what I'm looking to do is play as many control cards as possible while keeping buy in hand, and then just smash, because once you have a pretty clear board, I would assume they would attack. Okay, so something in that deck is going to be a beast when it comes out. So we'll play Elise, right? There's nothing wrong with that. Elise is a solid play. Huh. Ooh, that Challenger, though. So with the pass, I definitely want to block this guy. Elise is almost kind of cannon fodder, only because I say that, and the hope is that you generate more Spiderlings to block with. She does get that sneaky damage through when you're able to just you know, just kind of go about your day. Just attack before they have anything that can actually block it. So we're going to actually initiate a block right here. Because I kind of want to have full mana in the pocket. So we're going to attack, generate another Spiderling, right? Ooh, let's see what they do. Ah, pain, the pain. That's okay. So we do have 4 mana, right? And so I'm kind of waiting for them to play something else. I don't think they're going to play anything else this round. So we're just going to swap it out. Whoop, no problem. Wow. Okay, so we got 2 Vi in hand and a Yas. So I'm really glad we had this in hand because they're pretty much out of mana. I mean, they got 2 in the pocket. So we're going to try and really just go for this right now because Yasuo is something that has to be dealt with. We're going to take some damage right here, folks. Dang. Alright, so we'll hit pass, no big deal. And so what we are going to do is we can 2-for-1 this right now. This is a control deck. So we are 2-for-1ing right now, and that's going to cantrip us. We'll have 3 mana to play around with. We can still really take out anything serious with that thermogenic beam. We have the card advantage. And so, quick attack, not that big of a deal. It is my turn to attack. I don't have crap for creatures to play. So, I don't want to, I hate having to respond to creatures per se, or to what the opponent's going to do, but I think it's really important in this respect to respond. And so I don't think that they have much in the way of returning allies. Maybe they do. I do have, whoa, not that one. Okay, so this is fast. We can kind of poke that stuff down here. Oh, and so we're all looking to do a little bit of the Mystic Shot, right? And so we'll Mystic Shot this guy. We're going to skip the block. We'll take the 1. This is very painful, though. This does help. Wait. Okay, so Vi is looking like a beast right now. I mean, both of them are looking like a beast. And so this is kind of what you're looking to do, is just get ready to beast out. And so Brood Awakening is another one of those really fun cards. Yes, it did get raised by 1 mana. So it went from a mana cost of 5 to 6. But I think it's a really solid card, and you're going to see why. Oh my gosh, I drew another one of them. We're going to fill the board. I mean, this is kind of for play. I had a specific way that I wanted to go about doing this, but I am trying to also get Vi to boss level mode. And so this gives me, and this is just going to be a fun opportunity to go haywire. Unfortunately, I'm going to straight lose 2 Spiderlings, right? But this will also bring this guy down to a much, hopefully more manageable area. Not quite sure why they did that. Yep. So there was some reasoning behind this. What I was hoping this guy was going to do is block one of the 3/1s, because that put him in range of the thermogenic beam, right? Boom. All right. So yes, I did lose 2 out of my 6 spiders. Brought me down to 4. This is not a spider deck. Typically, these spiders are meant to just be able to block with. And so we drew into another thermogenic beam, and we are ready to pound these guys with a really beast level Vi. Right? She's got tough. I mean, we are ready to just rock and sock. We're gonna hit end round. We could win. This could be a winning swing right here, if they don't have any way to respond to this. And this is one of the reasons why I attack, untap, upkeep, draw, main phase 1, skip main phase 1, and just go right to the attack, and then kind of try and bait them out to see what's going to happen. And so we are going to cast the Vault Breaker. We might as well give it to Vi, right? It is her thing. And so it just comes back as fleeting, which is so strong. And so we can just do that on another little Spiderling, right? And then when you cast her on the opponent's turn and you have max mana, look at this. Look at how many times you can cast this. This thing is so strong. And so we're just gonna buff up tons of different creatures here. We're gonna swing. Oh no, we want to swing. I'm sorry. And we're gonna hit the attack. I don't know what the opponent can do other than kill our creatures, right? Okay, so that worked out really well. Oh baby. So we just leveled up Vi. That worked out swimmingly. I hate to say swimmingly, but that worked out swimmingly. And so I'm not gonna complain. That worked out great. Might do a Vibram Poro. I wonder if there's a better way to do Poros than the way I'm thinking about it, though. Actually, Vi is also... What other deck am I working on with her? She's in the SIE mid-range, I think. Dude, this deck's got some potential. I would love your guys' input on it. And since it is... Video download is canceled. No! Please try. I got to clip that. Okay, copy to the clipboard. Alright, thank you guys. I greatly appreciate you guys hanging out with me. This has been a lot of fun. So I'm working on this deck that's Shadow Island's Imperial. And I really want to try and make this work. I think that we're going to have some really good potential to make this work. I just am going to need you guys' help with it. And so with that said, I want to know what you guys think about the Ethereal deck. Or the Ethereal mechanic. I know that there's some interesting kind of ways that you can work about it and you can kind of do it, but I want to know what you guys, the viewers, think. That, to me, that is important. And so this is the deck that I have on the left hand side. If you guys, any of you would like the deck code to kind of tinker with it, let me know. I'd be more than happy to share this deck. But what I am trying to do is I'm working on this SIE mid-range, Shadow Island Ethereal mid-range. And so what I'm seeing right here is I found a lot of really fun kind of work withs kind of cards. And then I also found the need to have it. That I just couldn't make this just Shadow Island. I really wanted to make this just Shadow Island, but I just couldn't make this just Shadow Island. And so when I think of when I'm thinking of any other kind of, what am I trying to say here? Forgive me. When I think of any other kind of region to use when I'm making a deck, I typically always go to Piltover and Zon because they have so much creature control potential. Yes, I know that a lot of other regions have creature control potential, but I've noticed that things like Gotcha, Static Shock, you'll see those played over and over again in my decks because I have a high value for the amount of control that just these two cards bring. And then when we're using Shadow Islands, we have the ability to use Grasp of the Undying, and then let's say this stuff gets really deep. We have cards like Vengeance in this. Say we played against I was looking at what, not what the top tier people are playing, but just what gets played a lot, and a lot of control gets played. And so you're able to use something like this, the Harrowing. This is like game changing. I would get you, I mean, it would just be nuts. And so one of the things that I was thinking about was I wanted to add heroes in it that would play off of each other really well. And Callista was actually one that I really wanted to try and get in here, but I couldn't. I mean, I'm wanting to use Hecarim and Vi, and I think Vi is actually, let me see, it starts at the 2/4, right? But you're planning on keeping her in your hand for most of the game. And so knowing that you're going to be keeping her in the hand for, you know, a good 4 or 5 turns, kind of one of the things that you're trying to do is make sure that you don't get just absolutely murked out with it. And so Vi in hand means she's not going to be the target of a bunch of crowd control. And so it really stinks when a lot of crowd control happens against your champions, right? Not a lot of people are big fans when that is happening. So when I strike a unit while attacking, deal 5 to the enemy nexus. She really starts ending the game really quickly, right? And that's one of the reasons I have enjoyed Vi so much. But let's get very real about something. This Vault Breaker, with any of the Imperial creatures that you have, and then especially something like the Shark Chariot, I think has got some serious potential to be able to be comboed off of. I might even add another Shark Chariot in here because it's just got so much potential. But I'm not sure that some of the other creatures that I have in this or the exact way that I want to go. I think that Haunted Relic might be the way to do this. And I think counterfeit copies being, or targeting things like Soul Shepherd or Darkwater Scourge or Shark Chariot or like gotcha, it just anything in here. This counterfeit copies, I have a feeling is going to be very helpful. But I want to know what you guys, the viewers, think. So go ahead, do me a favor, put that down there in the comments. Let's see what you guys are thinking. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. You can also send me your deck codes for decks that you have made, that you have kind of been tinkering around with, that are in the same idea of this. We're gonna go on here for see if we've got anybody on to play against. That's one of the hopes. If you guys would like a chance to play against the viewer here, you let me know, because that would be one of the great joys, right? Alright. And so with that said, we've got actually going to call that for right now for tonight. So I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. This has been a good stream. You guys have a fantastic night. Remember, be kind.